Hello makeshifters! Today we're making a variant of a famous pattern called Mrs Simpson. It is going to be a streamer for coarse fish and bream. The hook I have on the device, it is jig hook in size 10. I'm going to use olive thread in 8/0. Now we need double eyes. Let's make them. I got 3.5mm lead double eyes. Let's attach them. And we're going to attach them just right there at the bend. I did crisscross wraps. Now I'm going to go underneath the eyes. And now I need some feathers. Usually I like to find materials to tie with on the side of the lakes and rivers, but this time was different. When I was in an angling store, I saw this full pheasant cape. Let me attach the picture. When I brought the cape home and looked at it, and I saw this beautiful bronze feathers near the head at the neck. I don't know if you can see it. And I thought I have to tie something with them. And the first thing that came to mind was Mrs Simpson. Now for the tail, we need a fluffy marble-like feather. Here it is. And I got it near the end of the cape, where the saddle is. They are the rump feathers. And just underneath them, down here, I found one of them. Now I'm just going to make a cut where the fiber is getting long and fluffy. I got 3 small clumps and I have this much of the feather left. Cut it even and tie it down. I want the tail to be about the same length as the hook, from the bend to the eye. About there. And preferably, guys, take the feather from the right and the left. So when they put together on the hook, they curve the same way. I'm going to lay the feather halfway into the tail. I got another feather We're going to spin it on the hook. Now we need some dubbing. I got olive synthetic dubbing. If you want to know how to make it, I'll leave the link in the description. Let's apply some dubbing at the head and we will be ready to go. Lures are ready. Let's check size and weight. It is pushing 3.5 centimeters. It is weighing 0.7 of a gram. Let's put them in the box and take them out fishing. We are out on the canal again. It's the end of the second week in September. And I already did a few casts with the Mrs Simpson. She's not as puffy anymore. She's saturated with water and looks slim and appetizing. Let's see what we can do. Yes, guys. Look at the bream, guys. Look at Mrs Simpson. He really went for it. Now, let's see if he's ready. There he goes. He was ready. Ready to bite and ready to swim away. This is makeshift lures, and I approve this, Mrs Simpson. First perch of the day. Look at that, guys. Look at that, guys. Go, guys, a jack under the bridge. No. Look at that. Okay, guys, the day is coming to an end. It started off with the nice weather and I managed to catch a bream on our Mrs Simpson nymph. But then the weather changed, became cloudy, cold and rainy, and it felt like the coarse fish switched off. Only for that one bream. It could have been a quiet blanking session if you don't count the perch. So guys, I'm gonna go home, gonna take some rest and think of a new lure for our box.